Thank you for joining the wellness program at Duren's Pharmacy. Today our topic is the 3-2-1 workout, fitting exercise into your daily life. Exercise can be as easy as 3, 2, 1. During today's video, we will discuss the amount of exercise we need each week, how to get started exercising, ideas for fitting exercise into our daily lives, and how to avoid injuries while exercising. First, let's discuss the amount of exercise we need. The 2008 Physical Activity Guidelines, published by the United States Department of Health and Human Services, recommends at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic exercise per week. Aerobic exercise is oftentimes referred to as cardio. 150 minutes may seem like a lot, but if you break it down, it really just means 30 minutes of exercise on 5 days per week. That really seems much more manageable. If you find it difficult to exercise for 30 minutes all at one time, try splitting it up into 3 short 10-minute workouts. You can try to exercise 10 minutes after breakfast, 10 minutes after lunch, and 10 minutes after supper. The Physical Activity Guidelines also recommends muscle strengthening exercises on 2 days per week. These include the typical weightlifting exercises that target our major muscle groups in our legs, arms, and torso. We will also talk about a few easy ways to do strength building exercises in just a few minutes. The 3-2-1 workout is a stepwise approach that starts out by getting you ready to exercise, aids in the prevention of injury, and gives you some exercise ideas. Let's talk about each of the 3 steps. Counting down from number 3, getting started. If you've ever planned a vacation, you'll know that it takes a lot of planning. First, you have to decide on a vacation destination. You can then start on working on the details like making hotel reservations, planning sightseeing tours, and gathering up maps or the GPS. The same type of process can be used when getting started with an exercise routine. First, you have to set a goal. It can be related to weight loss, improving overall health, time to walk a mile, or weightlifting, whatever you want it to be. Then you can start planning your exercise activities for the week. We already talked about how much exercise time we need each week, so be sure to include those in your plan as well. Keep a journal of your daily exercises, time spent exercises, and any problems you experienced or exercise goals that you have met. Next, know your target heart rate, or THR. The THR is a heart rate range that has been shown to help strengthen the heart and reduce the risk for cardiovascular disease. In order to calculate your THR, use the following equation. Take 220 and subtract your age. Then multiply that number by 0.8. This resulting number is the highest number desired for your heart rate while exercising. Then take the number you get by subtracting your age from 220 and multiply it by 0.6. This will show you the lowest heart rate that will be beneficial in strengthening the heart. Let's look at this example. Let's say a person is 43 years old. That person would subtract 43 from 220, which equals 177. Then 177 is multiplied by 0.8 and by 0.6. This gives us a range of 106 to 142 beats per minute to try to keep the heart rate in for the maximum benefit. Next, find friends, family, and co-workers that you can team with to work toward a common goal. Research has shown that those who have support from friends and family are more likely to achieve the goals they set for themselves. Something to always keep in mind is, if it starts to hurt, then stop. A little soreness is normal, especially if you have not exercised in a while. But make sure to slow down your pace or take a break if you start to feel uncomfortable. You can also change up your exercise routine or take a rest day in order to recover. We definitely do not want to become injured while trying to get healthy. Counting down, the next step, number 2. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Make sure you stretch before you start exercising every time. Stretching helps to warm up muscles and reduces the risk of injury. Your pre-exercise stretches should not be held in place for longer than a few seconds. For the pre-exercise warm-up, keep your muscles moving constantly, like marching in place, doing jumping jacks, and quick toe raises. Now, number 1. Exercise. You're ready to get started. Exercise does not have to be boring. If you like gardening and yard work, try push mowing the yard instead of using the riding mower. Children and grandchildren have lots of energy. Get outside and play with them. Go walking in the park and try a new trail. Take a camera along and snap photos of nature. And remember, if you're not able to do all 30 minutes at once, try 3 short 10-minute exercises. You do not have to be a member at the gym to do muscle strengthening exercises. Try some of these different muscle building ideas. For toe raises, which build the lower leg muscles, lift up on your tiptoes and hold for 2 seconds. Make sure to keep your feet shoulder width apart and hold on to a wall for balance and support. Repeat that 10 times, then take a 1-minute break. For bicep curls, which build arm muscles, use weights or resistance bands. Keep your elbows tucked in like you're carrying a newspaper under your arm. Holding the weights palm forward and resting at the thigh level, begin to bend your elbow and lift the weights upward until the arm is fully bent at the elbow. Slowly lower the weight back down to the thigh. Repeat this 10 times, then take a 1-minute break. Check out additional easy strength building exercise videos presented by the Center for Disease Control at the website listed at the bottom of the screen. One of the biggest reasons why people avoid exercise is because they have gotten injured in the past. Make sure to start out slowly and gradually increase your activity and intensity level. Also, remember to stop and take a break if an exercise activity begins to become uncomfortable or you begin to fatigue very quickly. Stretching, like we have already talked about, can help to reduce the risk of injury. Pre-exercise stretches get the muscles warmed up, like marching in place and jumping jacks. After exercise stretching, like slow toe touches and leg stretches, help to relax muscles after they have been worked during an intense workout. Also, remember to stay well hydrated. Drink lots of water throughout the day and during your exercise routine, especially if it is very hot and you are sweating. Be on the lookout for our upcoming videos. The next video is called The Plate Method. We will discuss easy ways to eat healthy and control portion sizes. Contact Make and Carol, pharmacist at Duren's Pharmacy, if you have any questions or need assistance with your medications. You are invited to join us at Duren's for our monthly Healthy Heart Club meeting. Bring a friend and join us as we learn about heart health. We meet the second Tuesday of every month at 7 o'clock p.m. at the pharmacy. Thank you and have a wonderful week.